Denyo, what a dang dang, and God denyo, oh what a dang dang. This is the voice of the patriot where we speak truth to power. Now here we don't criticize, but if we must, it would only be on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we keep saying we are in the service of God and country. In our daily editorial, dubbed the voice of the patriot, today we have a number of issues to look at, and I need you to come along. Now, the very first story we are looking at today is taken from Ghana Web, and it says, "She is my girlfriend, and I want to marry her." Bole SHS teacher in viral sex video speaks. And I read. A science teacher at Bole Senior High School in the Savannah region, Yasser Arafat, who was caught in a major sex scandal after a video allegedly showed him in a compromising situation with a female student in a school laboratory, has stated that he is willing to marry the young woman involved. According to him, the student is his girlfriend, and the two had been in a relationship before the incident. He said he is prepared to marry her. Speaking in a widely circulated video, the teacher appealed to Ghanaians and the government for forgiveness. "I want to go and marry the lady. She is my girlfriend, and we were already dating. For now, what Ghanaians say is what the government will listen to. If I am sacked, where do I go from here?" In another video, the teacher admitted to his actions and described the incident as unfortunate. He claimed that the student had already completed her final year at the time the incident occurred. According to him, he had gone to the science laboratory to pick up something when the incident happened. What happened was unfortunate. The students had completed school, so I went to the science laboratory to pick up something, and the incident happened. I want to apologize to Ghanaians. I have heard that the authorities have sacked me from my teaching job. They should forgive me for what happened. I admit that my actions were wrong, and I ask for forgiveness," he pleaded. The teacher also appealed to the government to transfer him to another school, even if it is in a village, rather than dismiss him from the teaching profession. "I am pleading with the government to at least transfer me to a village as a punishment. I have learned my lesson from what happened." How many of us saw that video? If you have seen that video, put up your hand. My brother, my sister, this teacher called Yasser Arafat is supposed to be a chemistry teacher. Those of us who saw the video, the nauseating video, in fact, we couldn't believe that what he pulled out of his pants was not a pestle, what we used to pound fufu. It was long, fat, and standing like one of the twin towers that Osama bin Laden crashed in America. We wondered who was going to be able to accommodate this arsenal. And when the young lady accommodated it so comfortably, without cringing, without frowning, we knew that it was fit to become one of the wonders of the world. My God, what a thing. Now, my brother, I am angry at this point. Why am I angry? This is the kind of teachers that we have in Ghana right now? Is this what we have in Ghana now? Teaching our children, our nieces and cousins in the schools? Listen to his line of thought. After he pounded the student in the chemistry laboratory, I never even knew, all my 51 years on earth, that that kind of position that I saw them in existed. Woman sitting on top of a desk, chemistry lab desk, a man standing up. The rest we would explain when we get to the bridge. And after crossing, my God, this man all of a sudden ran into hiding. He wasn't ready to come back. Then he heard that he was sacked. Much as he knew the police was looking for him, the school authorities were looking for him, he didn't budge. He wanted to hide in that little hole and still be receiving his salary. When he realized that he had been sacked, as he himself said, he decided to come out of his rat hole. Oh, if you sack me, what would I eat? Listen to what he's saying. If you sack me, what would I eat? He didn't answer the question. If we allow you back, how many more young girls would you be destroying with that terrible arsenal you have in your pants? My brother, my sister, his argument is that he had been dating the young girl, and that when the incident happened, she had already finished her papers. This is so easy to find out. At the time the video came out, students were still writing. What caused this lady study? My brother, my sister, when did they start dating? Is it permitted by the laws of the GES for teachers to be in an amorous relationship with students? It looks like Yasser Arafat does not even understand the laws that made him a teacher. Oh, we were dating. She was my girlfriend. And she actually is somebody I want to marry. I will go and marry her. Listen to that. My brother, my sister, I'm glad the GES took action. I'm glad police is still looking for this guy so that he will go through the annals of the law. How many more such teachers are in the school who do not even understand the regulations, who do not know the regulations, and who are waiting with a hard-on to penetrate innocent or less innocent girls? When did they start dating? When did they start penetrating each other? It didn't look like that was the first time. The way the young lady received it so comfortably. My brother, my sister, my prayer is that this guy will be arrested. He's a selfish guy, very wicked guy, and he is only interested in one thing: his selfish interests, his salary. And to the young girl, it's a big warning to you. Maybe you have made mistakes at your age. A lot of us made mistakes. But as long as he continues to be a teacher, remember, more innocent girls are going to be coming to the school, and he will take them through the same journey that he took you. You will cry all your life, because every now and then, when you call your husband and he says he's at the lab, then you know that he's not mixing sulfuric acid with some chlorine. He's actually engaged in Kama Sutra. Think about it deeply. And to the families of these two people, please don't allow any marriage. That marriage will never be peaceful. It is better for the young lady to heal and move on. No matter how much she enjoyed it, she should never look back at it and compare the next one she will be getting from her husband to this one, because it is rare. I'll leave it here. Now the next thing I would like to look at is equally important, and I need you to come along. My brother, my sister. My God have mercy. Now I'm reading this from my Joy Online, and it says, we will not retreat or surrender in fight against galamsey. And this is the Lance Minister talking. My own very good friend, Emmanuel Ama Kofi Bua. And I read, the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Emmanuel Ama Kofi Bua, has acknowledged the immense challenges confronting Ghana's fight against illegal mining, popularly known as galamsey, but has reaffirmed the government's determination to win the battle. Now, speaking during the government accountability series on Wednesday, that's today, the 15th of July, the minister described illegal mining as one of the country's greatest environmental threats, stressing that the government remains committed to restoring degraded lands, protecting forests, and reclaiming polluted water bodies. Mr. Ama Kofi Bua said, although the fight against illegal mining has proved complex because of the scale of activities across the country, the government is intensifying efforts through closer collaboration with state institutions, security agencies, and local authorities. He emphasized that safeguarding Ghana's natural resources is a national responsibility that cannot be compromised, noting that future generations deserve to inherit healthy rivers, thriving forests, and sustainably managed mineral resources. I know Emmanuel Ama Kofi Bua. I have engaged with him for the past 2 years. He's a lovable character. May I ask, the NDC guys who were fingered to be engaged in galamsey, what happened to them? Yamin was fingered, correct? Then there was also another brother whose name has just escaped me. What happened to them? You see, Singapore won the fight against corruption by prosecuting top government officials in hierarchies above and lofty. If we will free our own galamseyers and go after other people's galamseyers, then we are in trouble. I know Ama Kofi Bua as a gentleman, but when it comes to a fight of this magnitude, we have to be rough. I saw a video in which some galamseyers attacked some soldiers and they opened fire. One man had his leg broken and he was running away. The rest of the galamseyers had to take to their heels. Look, the memory of Captain Mahama, now Major Mahama, posthumously, are still very, very clear in our minds. We saw how he refused to pull the trigger, telling himself, oh no, I will not do this because these are the same people I am here to protect. My brother, my sister, it is what it is. Now as it stands, we are so much of a selfish people, destroying the water bodies, destroying the flora and fauna. We are not even thinking about tomorrow, let alone the next generation. Afterwards, we will blame government for all the foolishness. Sometimes when I see these galamseyers gunned down, I jubilate because they are animals. These are animals. They don't care what happens to the nation. They don't care, my brother, my sister. It's not their duty to think about the next generation. All they think about, my brother, my sister, is what goes into their stomach. Nothing more. At this point, my brother, my sister, I would like to congratulate Amabua and say that continue doing what you're doing. Intensify the fight against galamsey. We have never said it was going to be an easy fight. Continue to push it hard and strong. Continue to make sure that you don't give these people any resting space. In the interim, this is the voice of the patriot. Yabo!